So, I haven't done much fishing in a while. I've been pretty much setting up my fly rod because I have a trip during the beginning of June. I'm going to try to go to the Eastern Sierra and do some fly fishing and planning out my camping trip with my buddy. So, I've been a little busy doing other things, so I haven't been doing too much actual trip out doing kayak fishing or much fishing at all. But I will be. I think if I got it off, I will be entering the trout tournament at Shaver Lake, late May with my buddy Mike and his stepdad to just hang out, kick back, relax, and catch some trout from the shore since they don't allow boats. But in this video, I'm just testing out my new drone. I got the DJI Mini 2, and this is like my third or fourth time actually flying it. I did a few tests by my house, so I figure I'll go out and check it out and see how good it actually does in the wind condition and over the water. So today the water is supposed to be really good and the wind's supposed to be pretty low. And I really thought about taking the kayak out and going out kayak fishing. And one of my friend was supposed to go and he canceled out because he thought the weather is supposed to be pretty bad. So I figured, you know what, I'm just gonna go and play around with the drone, walk around, do some hike, and I went back to my old spot and I saw a few kayakers out there. So I figured, why not hover the drone over, not directly above them and not hovering above them too long, and staying about 45 feet above them so I'm not in their space and high enough so it's not gonna be in the way. But I'm constantly moving too, so that way if the drone does fall, it doesn't hit them on the head. But it is a very light drone, so 249 grams, so that's well underneath the regulation of registering the drone. And when you're flying above people, you're supposed to be I think like 40 feet or something above people's heads, so you're clear. And then I also check my app before you fly, and all the zone it's good to go. And yeah, just kind of see if they pull up any fish or anything. But I just did a quick flight and I didn't really see much of any fish. But I really should plan out my my shots a little bit more, so that way I could kind of blend them in a lot better into as a video. But it's pretty much just a straight shot, fly around, check out some scenery, look at some people, and see what's around, just to have a bird's eye view. And it looks so different from flying around all smooth like this to only from the shoreline or on the beach or on the water. But it's pretty interesting, and I was pretty amazed at how fast this thing actually flying is doing like 22 miles per hour on normal mode. And I kept on thinking, dude, hopefully a seagull doesn't fly over and knock it down. I don't think there's any hawks out here, but yeah, I seen videos of people getting attacked, their drone getting attacked by birds. So I was a little nervous to fly it out here, but surprisingly, none of the birds bother it. So I just kept on pushing it to see how far I could go. I didn't go too far in case I run out of battery, but Cayucas right here is it's really nice. I mean, not a lot of people fish too much from the shore. At least I don't think. But yeah, I used to fish off the beach over there by the pier, and I used to fish off the pier a lot, catching a whole bunch of like mackerel and what was it, jack smell and some I think lizardfish. No, uh, something else. But yeah, I caught some of my biggest surf perch on top of the pier by the breaker back there where the water's crashing in like about 2 to 3 feet of water with a little sand crab that you could just dig up from the beach and put on a hook and drop it straight down and just don't let it touch the bottom, but let it kind of hover a little bit with a little sinker, and you'll get fish. But it was just amazing to see views like this versus on the beach or on the pier, and I just thought it was pretty interesting. I was trying to look for some surfers, but yeah, I guess all the surfers are like in between Cayucas and Morro Bay. Most of them are at Morro Bay, and so I went to Morro Bay earlier, and it was too foggy. So I came back over here, and I'll go back later once it clears up. And now that I can actually see the top of the Morro Rock, I'm gonna start hitting my way back over there, see how the surfers are doing, or checking out, see if there's more surfer, because there's supposed to be like an event today, some kind of surfing competition or something like that. Yeah, I love Cayugas. It's nice, it's peaceful, calm. There's hardly much of anybody here. It's just nice. I mean, it's never crowded. And when it is super busy, it's still not crowded. And you got all this good view behind here and places to swim and surf and fish, and plus if you look south you got the Morro Rock to look at too. And yeah, just one of the stops I have always been coming back every year, even every other month. I'll come back out here and just to relax, enjoy, even if I'm not fishing or photography. I just come out here just to relax. And if you have never seen this, I still say you should come out and check it out, which I think is pretty cool. And they just left it there, and it's the shipwreck. And if you really want to see it, come during low tide. So check your tides, because when the tides is super low, you can actually see almost the whole ship. But if you come during high tide, most of the top of the deck will be all covered up in water. You're not gonna see much. But just check your tide and come back. But the hardest part about this is trying to get a good shot with low tide, right condition, and either like sunrise or sunset, so that it's like perfect. So now that we're done with Cayucas, let's go back to Morro Bay. And this is by the Morro Rock. And yeah, this is the first, and this is new to me, but this is pretty fun. Flying the drone and try to catch some shots of the surfers as they're riding the wave, and it looks so weird from the top. And trying to judge who's gonna jump on the next wave. And I had to look around me because without looking behind me, I don't want to like slide the camera or the drone to the right or to the back, and then all of a sudden hit the rock and then lose my drone to the water. So always check your surrounding. And yeah, I'm trying to see if I could spot out any interesting character and see where the wave is coming by, and see if somebody want to attempt to jump on one of these waves and jump in front of it enough to actually get to ride it, because the waves aren't that big. And I watched them for about 20 minutes before I even took out the drone and fly it, so that way I kind of see how the waves are, see if it's like pretty gnarly or not, or if they're doing any tricks. But seems like a lot of guys, or a lot of the people here, they're just pretty much just riding the wave. No real crazy tricks or jumping or flipping, but still pretty fun to watch them from a bird's eye view, and learn the drone a little bit better. Rolling backward and turning aside while still rolling. So that's interesting. Yeah, to I like looking from this view and just rolling the camera backward. That way you actually get to see the whole surfer doing his thing or her thing or their thing, or see them actually like getting ready and catching the waves like right here. But the hard part is like it's not like photography where you select one person and you pretty much just snap away burst shot as much as you can and hopefully you get like a few good shots. On the drone, since you can move with the surfer and any in a 360 or wherever you want to go, since you're aerial now, oh man, it's so hard to like select one rider and just like follow them, because I'll select a rider or a surfer and all of a sudden he or she falls in the water. I'm like, oh dude, I should have jumped on the other one because it kept them going. So, like when you're doing photography, you only shoot what's near you. Once it's beyond your camera reach, you pretty much just stop shooting them. And with the drone, it's not like that because with the drone, you could go wherever you want. So you gotta just kind of choose a character and the person in the pink surfer rides a lot of wave today. Like almost every other wave or any wave that came by and near the pink board, the surfer would jump on it and just ride it. But I also really like this shot too, like from the side, and you just watch the whole wave roll. So it looks like the waves aren't even moving, and the surfer just like staying still. So it looks like they're not even doing anything. Like the land is just being pulled out or pulled in, or like one of those damn it, what do you call them? One of those belt strip like at the airport when they just stand there and they're just moving. So that was pretty interesting. A whole different view and look and point of view. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, I try to like whenever I go closer to those surfers that are surfing right now, I'll miss the one that directly underneath the drone, and it's so hard to like just single a few people out. Cause if it was like a lot less people, it'll probably be a lot easier. But with the big crowd, I mean, with the big crowd, it's nice because you could choose and select whoever you want or wherever you want. And if you see like waves pop up on one side, you could pretty much jump to the better wave, and you're constantly seeing things. But the hard part is, see, like right here, the action is way over there, so I gotta fly south really quick to try to chase after them, and then hopefully get somebody in frame and not lose them, and then hopefully I get something good. And by the time I do this, maybe something good is happening behind me too. So yeah, pretty hard. Uh, Not like GoPro on the kayak and fish and everything's on front of the camera, so you just cut and paste. But here you gotta fly, chase, cut and paste, turn the camera around, and watch your surrounding. Make sure you don't fly over people, drop on people, and making sure that you don't disturb wildlife and you don't get attacked by birds. And also not run out of battery. But yeah, this pink surfer surf a lot today, so I kind of follow the this pink surfboard for a little while. But yeah, just watching from the top is so smooth. And here goes another group. I need to get some background music because if I don't talk, the video will be quiet. But if I talk, I don't really know what to say because surfers doing their things, surfing, which is awesome. They walk out of their house with a board and get to the beach and enter in the competition. Everybody just sitting out there waiting for a wave and ride. See, here goes the pink board again. I think there was another clip. I think it's still in my memory card. I didn't pull it out yet. But he lost his board, or she or he lost his board. It came. It wasn't attached to a leash, so the other guy grabbed it, paddled back, shot the board back to the surfer, and then he took his surfboard and they went back out and surfed again. So yeah, pretty cool. I like Morro Bay. Been going there since I was in middle school. And this was my first actual like outdoors flight where I actually went and test some long distance and play around the controller. So I think this is like my second actual flight because the first one was from a house. The second one was like a little bit above the Kings River where I'm all like flew out and came back in like, oh dude, I'm so nervous I might lose my drone. But here I actually like, you know what, I'll give it a shot. I got no data, but I got satellite connection, so that's just all you need. And I think I had like 17 satellite connecting with the drone, so I go, that's plenty. So I figure I'll test out a little bit of the distance, test out some of the controls, and test out on my thumb to see how good I could control the turning smoothness without like being all twitchy or jerky. But if you look to the left, there's that little road down there with the parking lot. If you do ever go down there, it's really nice. It has like a little picnic, little river where you can swim in, little ponds where all kind of like cool ass looking trout swimming around. And yeah, there was actually a good amount of fishermen on this day catching good amount of fish. I came out and I did not take my kayak because the wind was supposed to be in like the 12 miles per hour, and even though that's not too bad, still doable. I just didn't want to come all the way out here and then get blown off because I'd done it before where I came all the way out here, jump on the water for maybe about an hour and a half, and all of a sudden the wind picked up and I had to muscle it back into the launch, and it's like, dude, it's a long way to go and kayak fishing, then you don't get to kayak fish. You're on the shore fishing from the shore. So I might go back up here soon. I might go do some fishing tomorrow if I could finish setting up my fly line. I got a new reel, so I'm trying to put on my backing, fly line, and leader and everything all on there, and try to make sure everything's smooth and ready to go. But I should start doing some more fishing videos. Unless I keep on doing more drone videos, because I still got plenty of fish in the freezer. And unless I just do catch and release for you guys to watch. But gas is pretty expensive now too, so I don't want to be driving all over the place and spending a lot of money on gas since I'm not pay YouTube guy. Everything's all free and just for fun. So we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.